Audio check. Alright, seems we're back. Yeah, I'm sorry when I don't know what keeps going on. I really don't. My internet is stable. Stretching there. But yeah, my internet is holding. I'm having no problems with my internet. It's just the Xbox now. Like the Twitch app on the Xbox keeps just deciding to turn off. To be clear, it's not like closing. It's just ending stream, and I don't know why. And as I said, I am monitoring my stream on Stream Manager on my PC, and my bitrate is stable. So it's not like the connection between my stream and Twitch is bad. It's not. It's quite good. So I don't know what's going on. But we're going to keep trying. If we have to restart stream like another 10 times to finish it, we're going to keep going. We're like Marius in this game. We will push through to the last. We will see it done. So, another cutscene was happening. In this cutscene, Marius got a vision after he passed out from being knocked unconscious. And he was told by the Summer, I think her name is Summer, the goddess of the summer, that rather than going after the individual troops, because there'd be no way he could take on all of the soldiers coming at him, instead to go for the head, to go for Boudica. And perhaps if he can slay her, he can save Rome. So it seems like we have two objectives. We're 44% of the way through the final chapter. I'm guessing the last, 56% is going to be split between, actually most of it might be, going after Boudica, fighting to reach her and then slaying her. And then the last part is probably going to be going after Emperor Nero. Alright. Finished hydrating. Seems the stream is good, at least for now. Let's keep going. Alright.
Make them pay, General.
Oh.
This way, General! Boudica's forces have overrun the Forum. What are your orders?
We tear a hole in Boudica's inner guard and eliminate her.
Have you seen them off? When can I go back to my home? Are you listening to me?
Get that gate open! Move up!
You following, sir?
Six is here. Hello, Six. How are you doing? Fraud of war. Roman soldiers with British accents. What kind of accents would you expect them to have? Roman accents? I mean, really. You're doing good? That's good. How am I doing? It's a mix. I mean, this game has been fun so far. This is the last chapter. It's 8 chapters, and we're like halfway through the last chapter. So we're gonna finish this tonight. The only thing is, like, stream has dropped on me like 3 times. And, I don't know why. My internet's stable. I'm monitoring everything on Stream Manager, and my bitrate's fine. It's just, I am streaming this directly from Xbox, and every once in a while, like, the connection will just, like, turn off for some reason, so I've had to, like, redo it 3 times. But other than that, it's okay. And it hasn't always done that. So, but, you know, hopefully, it'll be smooth sailing from here. They should sound like Mario.
This is Rome! This is Rome! Rome doesn't get invaded by barbarians! Who's responsible for this?
Oh, what was that? Something happened. Where's that green thing?
I will show you how a Roman deals with scum like this!
Oh, there we go. There we go. Six says, we all have our hiccups. Yes, currently your PC is sounding like a diesel engine. Oh boy.
Archer Auxiliary of the 19th, sir!
Follow me.
Yes, sir!
Is there anything you can do?
Down there! Provide support!
There are Pila up ahead, sir!
Fire volley!
Ah! poke your head up again. Ah! Come on. Finally. What are they firing against? No one left. We got them all. Oh, those guys.
Fire volley! Ready, men. Move out!
Nice. Because I'm thinking it's the power supply's fan. Ah. Hit them with the Chaos Blades. They have good range. They do have good range. Get some more spears while I'm here. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, that's just more spears. He's admiring the graffiti on the wall. And there's people over there struggling and dying. Can I target somebody? I cannot. Maybe he just cracked. Oh, the dog died. Oh, he's mourning his dog. Okay, you're excused. Follow your soldiers. I'll go this way. Oh, what's this way? I'm looking for collectibles. Wait, why would he give me the option to kick the door? Oh. Oh, I've seen boards like that before. I probably missed a collectible back there. Oh well. The game misleads you a little bit because you can't always interact with items. Like this wood right here. Like, I can swing my sword at it and it'll just go right through. There's no real collision detection. So you don't always try to break stuff because you can't always affect stuff in the game. So you might need a new power supply then.
It's Boudica, sir! On the war elephant! She's trying to breach the palace defenses!
What artillery do we have?
There's a Scorpio up on the ridge there, sir! Oh, elephant!
She's oh boy.
Watch out! Another war elephant!
Oh, I gotta run through the fire and not get stampeded by the...
Here comes one! It's charging! Sir, Boudica is almost through the defenses!
I'm trying. Oh crap. Oh, too late. Nope, nope, not too late. Oh, she's running. Don't you run from me. Oh, I can't go down? Oh, come on! You can't just jump down? Oh, this way. Okay, never mind. My mistake. Still, though, I should be able to jump down. This game makes me miss the Lord of the Rings game for Xbox. You had an Xbox?
We meet again, Roman. This time yield or pay the price.
And let you destroy Rome. Never!
We can't both win. And I've come too far to let you stand in my way.
Oh, that's right, you played Star Wars Battlefront on there. Yes! I will make you suffer. I am the fraud of war. Yes! Oh! Shield battle, nice. This is Rome!
I say yield! Do it now, Boudica!
Oh, again? What is that? Alright, you want to cheat? We can cheat. Dang! She is fast. She's too fast. I have to counter. I can't just... Oh, she's about to kill me. Oh yeah, I'm about to die. She got me. Mars is defeated. You play Star Wars Battlefront. Yeah, that I remember. Xbox had 4-player co-op. That's cool. While PS2 only had 2 players. 2 swords are so impractical in real-life scenarios. It's simply there for the cool factor. I'm guessing it's going to start me right at that battle with her. The checkpoints in this game are... I've only died, like, twice so far. Remember to use evade and perfect deflects against heavy attacks. Okay. There we go. I can't just button mash, which is what I want to do. Have to be more disciplined. Show the discipline of a Roman soldier. Yes! We're doing it! Yes! Now you taste my steel. I am the fraud of war. You will not defeat me. Oh, she's getting... I can only get one lick off her now. Oh, her face is messed up. Yes!
Marius, son of Rome. We're not much different, you and I.
I agree.
Fate has made us enemies.
That would have made a good
But
couple.
in another life.
In another life, perhaps. Not in this one.
No. Not in this one. Do it, Roman. Do it.
Centurion Severus, to me!
Display this from the highest place you can find. When the barbarians see it, they'll run. The battle will be ours.
Since you're clearly not here to protect me, what now?
You had my
Now you
family
die.
murdered. You have left Rome in ruins. Everything that has happened, all this needless death, your jealousy, your vanity, and your arrogance has caused it all.
Wait! Have you forgotten the Oracle's prophecy? Emperor Nero can only die by his own sword. You can't kill me. Only I can. You said so yourself. You'll anger the gods. Hand me your dagger, General. Then I can at least die as an emperor. Even if I never lived as one. You said the barbarians will be defeated. So, it's not them pounding up that door. Those are my Praetorians. Guards! Guards! Damocles is here! He's here to kill me! Protect me now!
Ah, crap.
Marius, my good man. Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused me? How hard I've worked to tease all these pieces into place. Leontius is dead, my emperor. This is not the time, Boudica. Run.
Why?
It's simple. To destroy Rome. And end this foolish notion of civilization.
Marius, watch out!
You mortals play your games. We gods play ours.
But the game has rules.
Kill Nero. Avenge the death of your family. Slayer's back. Oh! I didn't realize I was dying. My health is actually, like, draining. I was in stream chat. Hold on. Marius is dead. Marius is hamburger time. Good game. Okay, Sniper Wolf. Oh, you think she looked like Sniper Wolf? She was heading out anyway. Is this the ending, Orfeo? Yes, Slay, this is the ending. We are 88% of the way through the final chapter of the game. So, this is about it. We're about to finish it. Bootleg Athena. Game looks visually nice, though. Yeah, it does look visually nice. This was a launch game, so it should look nice. And this is one of, like, the Xbox One's flagship exclusives. Exclusive launch titles. Oh, his health is draining the entire time. What? Oh! I thought he had me. Look up, son. Oh! 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 Oh, stab him in the hand. Oh! Oh! Ah! Dang. Uh-oh. Oh, dang! It stabbed me in the back of the neck. How'd I not die from that? Oh yeah, it's Mark. Uh-oh. Ooh, in the heart. Dang. Ooh, he's tired. He's tired. He doesn't have to be this way, fellas. Come on, let me through. I like that. He just threatened him. Ooh, in the stomach. This guy's like one of those 300. One of those Romans from 300. He just takes hits and just keeps on fighting. Oh, we fulfilled the prophecy. The Emperor died by his own sword.
In time, Rome healed, and her civilization once more grew and flourished. The city, saved by an unsung hero, would go on to stand for thousands of years. Rome would endure. From then until the last days of man.
Nice, we did it. Oh, back to stream chat. Six says tech demo, yeah. Like 1886, yeah. And Shadowfall. Yeah, I think it's a lot like Shadowfall. In their own way. I mean, I think Shadowfall's visually more appealing than Ryse. But both games were basically tech demos. I will say I enjoy the story more in Ryse. I enjoy the brutal executions more in Ryse. But the graphics were definitely better in Shadowfall. Shadowfall still didn't get a PS5 update. Then Kratos deleted them all at the end. All that just for him to die. Yeah. So if they ever make like a Ryse 2, it's gonna have to be based off a different main character, which I think is kind of smart. They could sort of play it like Assassin's Creed, where they could just make great soldiers in great struggles of war, and they could just keep the gods consistently battling back and forth between each other, kind of like having their little game, and you just play as different heroes each time. Like, that would be really cool. So I don't know why they never made a Ryse 2. Like, that would have been really cool. And yeah, I would like to see another one. A better one, but another one. Ryse was underwhelming in fights. It was hard. Like, the way I wanted to play it was more like a hack and slash action game, and you can't really play it that way. Like, you have to be more tactful. You have to not only attack, but you have to know when to counter. You have to know when to block. But the whole time the music keeps your blood pumping, and you just want to get in there, and you want to swing your sword, you want to go crazy and pull off executions, but you can't always do that. You have to pace yourself, and that's hard to do. It's this final boss fight, you only fight basic goons. Well, the Praetorians are actually really good. It's just, at that point in the game, he's so laser focused on completing his objective, knowing that he's about to die, that I guess he's just going all out. Whereas in Gao, you fight giants, titans, and gods. Yeah, they're dealing with mythology. They could have went more creative. I think they wanted to ground this more in realism. Slayer says, this Thursday, State of Play will be focused on a Hogwarts game. Yes, I will be watching it. It starts at 5 o'clock in the afternoon my time. My stream starts at 6 o'clock. And if it's going to be like the previous state of play, it's only going to be like 20 minutes or so. So I will have time to tune in and watch it. And I'm even more excited because they say that Hogwarts is also still coming to PlayStation 4. So I'll still be able to play it when it comes out. So that's pretty exciting. Hey, i3 is here. Hey, i3, what's up? i3 says, I enjoyed Ryse quite a bit. I also enjoy a lot of games people consider to be 7 out of 10s. Yeah, I would say 7 out of 10 is a good score. I mean, some people see like 6 and under as bad. And in terms of like school grades, like if you're in the 60th percentile or below, that's an F. But I don't think of it that way. For me, if a game is like a 5, that just means it's average. Like, that's what I consider it. Oh, my new controller batteries are low. That's fine. I don't need my controller batteries anymore. Yeah. If a game is 0, then it's broken. And yeah, that's bad. Or if a game is like a 1 or a 2, that's also bad. A 3, if I'm a big fan of that series or that genre, I might give it a try. But 4 or up for me, I'm fine playing. I might not like it, but then I've played some games that people have rated a 10 and not liked it. So, you know, ratings really are subjective. Ryse was not built in a day. It was an arduous campaign lasting 7 years, and none of it would have been possible without our loyal friends, family, and fans. You honored us with all your support. Oh, that's cool. Ryse was not built in a day. Six says, I know what you mean. I can agree with that. I enjoyed Heavenly Sword. Yeah, actually, Heavenly Sword compares even better to Ryse, Son of Rome. I think it's a much better comparison than Shadowfall. Both games had their mythical elements to them, but they were more grounded in reality. Well, until like the end with Heavenly Sword. Then it was different. But yeah, they were more grounded in reality for the most part. The stories, I really liked both of their stories. They were really dramatic, gripping main characters. The gameplay in both, you had to learn to pace yourself. You had to learn discipline. You didn't want to do that. You just wanted to go crazy with the Heavenly Sword, and you wanted to go crazy in Ryse and just go and make this like a hack and slash action game like God of War, Devil May Cry, but you couldn't do that. You really had to learn how to use the mechanics of the game and use them properly. But if you could do that, if you could figure it out and play it that way, then you would look like an absolute monster in the game, which was awesome. Both games had stellar graphics, and both games, sadly, we never got sequels to. But I would love to see a sequel to both, Ryse and Heavenly Sword. I3 says, Kingdoms of Amalur is another exceptional game that doesn't get the love it deserves. I kind of agree with you there, I3. I never played it. Not yet. I played the demo back on PlayStation 3, and I absolutely loved it. And I said to myself, one day I'll play this, and I just never got around to it. And now, since I have PlayStation Plus, I have obtained Ryse, Son of Rome through that for sort of quote-unquote free. And so, yeah, that is... that's going to come up for Thursday's RPG afternoons at some point, and we'll be streaming that. And yeah, Heavenly Sword is great. But you dislike the 6-axis parts? Oh, I thought they did the 6-axis parts pretty well in Heavenly Sword, like guiding Kai's arrow. That was fun. Six says, I only liked Kai's arrows for that gimmick. Wait, what else was there besides guiding arrows? I don't remember. But I thought there's only been 2 games that I've played that really used the 6-axis feature pretty well. I thought Heavenly Sword did it okay. Folklore did it the best. Folklore had the best 6-axis control in any game I've ever played. because it felt natural and it felt fun, and you wanted to play it using the 6-axis controls. It didn't feel gimmicky. Like, that was just part of the game. And so it was really, really cool. Slayer says, just imagine if SMS did the sequel to Heavenly Sword. SMS? Santa Monica Studios? That would be cool. I wonder how much of the gameplay they would leave intact. Like, would they leave it the way Heavenly Sword originally was, which was highly technical, or would they simplify to make it more like God of War? I'm curious about that. I3 says, Ninja Theory has come a long way. Hype for Hellblade 2 still. Yeah, the in-game footage that was shown off at the Game Awards for Hellblade 2 looked crazy. It looked better than CG that I've seen in other games. Re-Reckoning's camera is kind of wonky, though. Oh, it is? It's not as good as the original? 6 is the bad stuff worth forgetting, yeah. 6-axis is also why you hated Lair. I tried the demo to Lair, and yeah, I couldn't get into the controls. I did really like the look of the graphics. The sad thing about Lair is that eventually they patched it so that you could just use analog sticks instead of using 6-axis. But by that time, everyone had just kind of moved on. And so I actually do have a physical copy of Lair for the PlayStation 3. And at one point, I am planning to play that on stream and to see how it goes. I think it's going to be fun. With the analog stick patch, of course. Six says, like throwing weapons. Oh, that's right. You could use the 6-axis to, like, direct weapons when you threw them in Heavenly Sword. Oh, that's right. You can make stuff like bounce or ricochet off different metallic objects in the game, too. I remember that. I3 says, Folklore! That's a gem that needs a remaster. I agree. There's very few games anymore that I buy physical copies of. I just wait for, like, flash sales, or wait for games to be included with PlayStation Plus and sort of scoop them up that way. Folklore is one of those games I went out and I picked up a copy, and I loved it so much that years later I went out and I bought another copy. It was a pre-owned copy, but I bought another copy. So now I have like 2 copies of Folklore in case something should happen to one disc, like it gets lost or I loan it to somebody and they just never return it or it breaks. I have like a backup copy because I love that game so much. That has to be one of my favorite games on PlayStation 3. Like, out of the entire catalog of every game on PS3, that is probably within my top 5. I would like a sequel. Success would be right up their alley, if so, yeah. The camera can be adjusted in Re-Reckoning. Definitely give it a shot and adjust the settings. Okay. Slayer says, you know what I started playing on stream was PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Warning, an Xbox One wireless controller has been disconnected. Please reconnect it or use another controller to continue. I mean, I guess I can because it muted the audio, so... Well, actually, I think you still have audio. I just don't hear it. You know what? I guess I will. I'll replace the batteries on the controller. Because who knows, there might be an epilogue scene after the credits finish rolling, and if there is, I want to hear what happens. So I guess I could just, like, at the last moment, crank up the, my stream audio, and that would work, so I could hear it. Putting in some new batteries now. There we go. Actress says that needs a sequel. Yeah. I would love to see a sequel to Folklore. It was a really, really good game. I really don't know how they would make a sequel, though. I don't know if they would be all new characters. I don't know if Keats would be involved, and I don't want to say why. I mean, I think we've all played and beaten the game, but I do upload these gameplays to YouTube, and I don't want to spoil the game for anybody else. But, yeah, I don't know if Keats would be in there or not. I forgot the female character's name. It could follow her, but even then I'm not sure how it would really follow her. It could follow her mom, though. It could be like a prequel. Six says Folklore is awesome. I love that game. Yeah. Slayer's recently played it as well. Oh, it stinks that you lost your original file. I think I lost my original file as well when my PlayStation 3 crashed a long time ago. But I still have the memories. Use a 3.0 USB. Oh, that's true. I could just plug in my... Oh, I don't have the cable out, Slayer. I got a new smartphone, and it takes USB-C instead of just, like, standard USB. And so I put my standard USB cable away, so if my controller dies, I actually do have to switch to batteries now. But it's not bad. I always keep, like, 4 pairs of rechargeable batteries that are usually fully charged right next to my Xbox, so it just takes a couple minutes to pop in a fresh set. And I have a battery charger right next to me, too. Six says, PlayStation All-Stars needs a remaster. Such a fun couch party game. There's supposed to be one planned for the PSP, but was cancelled. Yeah. I mean, I would like to see... I don't know about PlayStation All-Stars. I mean, it's cool. It's definitely cool. But I would like a fighter more like either Street Fighter or Tekken, but with PlayStation characters. Like a true fighting game. Not like a Smash Brothers kind of game. More like a more traditional fighter. Or even it could be something maybe like a Marvel vs. Capcom. Like a tag battle thing. Like, I would be okay with that as well. I prefer the one-on-one, but I would take a tag battle. But I want something kind of more competitive, more serious in that way. He says, I meant PlayStation All-Stars, haha, but Folklore could have a spin-off. Yeah, it could. You could even follow, like, one of the spirits in Folklore. Or you could follow, like, maybe a soul eventually becoming a folk. Maybe they have some task that they want to complete, or maybe they want to help some people, but they're also sick, and then at the end maybe they die and they become a folk. And so it's like a bittersweet ending or something. That could be cool. That kind of reminds me of, oh, I don't want to know. Oh, no, I won't say that. Because it's a spoiler to another game that I've already streamed. Six says Ellen. Yes, that's her name. Thank you, Ellen. Ellen and Keats from Folklore. Slayer says no sequel because Japan Studio is gone. Yeah, it's sad. Rip. They could still... I mean, they still own the IP, so they could do something if they really wanted to. Six says, my boy Toro's homeless now. Aww. Like the mechanics of PS All-Stars. 4 players on the screen is fun. Yeah, it is. I just want something a little different. I want something... I guess something that you would, like, see at EVO. Well, actually, I guess that statement doesn't really make sense, because you see Smash Brothers at EVO, too. Not this coming EVO, not this year's EVO, but you have seen it in past EVOs. But I guess I just want something where I want to focus on mastering my character, and then learning the limitations, and then pitting that style against someone else to the utmost, rather than having other fighters run at you and kind of distract you from your goal. Like, I don't like that. Slayer says, Orfeo, did you hear Street Fighter 6 might be exclusive to Xbox? No, I didn't hear that. I heard that Street Fighter 6 might be coming to Xbox, but I never heard that it might be exclusive to Xbox. Six says he misses the age of couch party games. Yeah, I do too. And that's why I am excited that a certain group has brought back Warhawk on the PlayStation 3. You just have to like dial into their server through your PlayStation 3. Your PlayStation 3 does not need to be hacked. And you need a copy of the game and you can play Warhawk. They brought the servers back online. I used to love playing Warhawk. I remember playing Warhawk with us, with Guns of the Hellgast. And for some of our game nights. That was a ton of fun. And I thought the controlling the flying of the ship with the 6-axis controls, I thought that was pretty cool too. Though most of the time I just preferred to be on the ground. I didn't like flying around, but that's me like in every game. I'm not good at flying. Unless it's like a helicopter. But I absolutely loved playing that game. And Starhawk did not do it justice. They took that franchise in completely the wrong direction. They tried to make it way more technical, and they just, as far as I'm concerned, they ruined it. Like, Warhawk was fun because it was like almost a party game. You just jumped in and played around and kind of goofed off and had fun. And like Starhawk just took itself way too seriously. Isn't Home back as well? No. They have Home up and running, but it's not as stable as they want it to be. And they still want to add more spaces. So they're working on it, but it's not quite there yet. But when they bring it back online, I will definitely be on there and I'll be streaming that. That's going to be crazy. And there's still rumor that PlayStation's going to bring back PlayStation Home. But we'll see. Keep you up to date on that? I will. Okay, is there an epilogue? Oh, what was that? I didn't press anything. I think it was trying to load the menu, then it just backed out. You miss Home? Me too. It's funny how, like, the stream is blank on your end? Is it still blank? Yep. You may need to refresh. I'm watching my stream through my PC as well, and it looks okay to me. You could just try pausing it and then playing it again. Sometimes that works. We did it. Timeline 100% complete. That was a fun game. I'm not going to replay it. One and done was enough. But it was a good experience. I'd give this game probably like a... It's hard to say. I'm torn between like a C+ or like a B-. Oh, 6 says had to refresh. Silly commercials bug out the stream. Oh. On the one hand, really good graphics, so that's a plus. On the minus, there's very little interactivity. When you swing your sword, a lot of it's like a pretty painting. You can look at it all you want to, but you can't interact with it. You can't manipulate much. And so I kind of ding it for that. When it comes to the audio in the game, really good audio. Hearing the chink of his armor as he runs, that's really cool. The music was well done. Not anything I would listen to on its own, but it sounded appropriate in the game. Gameplay. I feel like the gameplay wasn't to my liking completely, but that's just because it's the way I wanted to play it. And I was kind of saying that earlier, like, I really wanted to play this like a hack and slash. I wanted to play this like a Devil May Cry. And you can't do it that way. You have to play this like a Heavenly Sword. And so if you like having that balance between at times going all out and then other times having to defend and having to carefully counter and knowing when to do which, I think Ryse is a really solid game, and it's going to shoot up there for that player. For me, subjectively, it was good, and I enjoyed it, and the brutalities or the fatalities or whatever we want to call them, the executions, that's what they're called. The executions were amazing. Like, for me, that made the game. Being able to pull off those various executions. And we didn't even get to see all the executions because you can toggle to different bonuses, and when you do that, you get different execution animations. At least I believe you do. I just always had my execution set so that when I pull one off, I regain health. But you could have always set it to regain something else instead, like to gain back slow motion time or to gain bonus experience points. And so if you just play this over and over and over again, you can get better and better and better. And you don't have to rely on having your executions restore your health. They can restore something else, or they can gain you something else. And when that happens, you're going to get different animations. And that's really awesome as well. So that's a huge plus. When it comes to objectively, the controls work. They're solid. I feel another reason I did somewhat poorly getting through some segments of the game is because it tries to make the assumption that you are an Xbox gamer, or that you're playing on Xbox a while. Because when a character flashes a certain color, you're supposed to press that button on the controller that is that color. So like when the enemy flashes blue, you have to press X. When they flash green, you have to press A. But I'm not a native Xbox gamer. I'm a PlayStation gamer. And so at times, it's almost like when I see a button or a color flash on the screen, I have to like think about it for a second. Like, what button do I have to push? And then I push it. And it's that delay that sometimes gets me hurt, or sometimes makes me miss a combo or an execution. And that's a little crummy. But again, that's on me. That's not on the game. I will say that this felt like an above average experience. The story probably will tilt this more towards a B. So yeah, I'd probably score this a B. It was a good game, and I would like to see a sequel. Messes with the muscle memory? Yeah. Like, when I see green, as a PlayStation gamer, I think, oh, triangle. It's the button up on the top of the controller. Or it's the face button on the upper right-hand corner. And it's like, no, on Xbox, green is A, and A is the bottom of those 4 face buttons. And so it's like you almost have to do a little bit of remapping in your head. The only one that was easy for me was B, because B is red. And on PlayStation, circle is orange, and both buttons are in the same place. Like, they match up there, so I was like, okay, I can do that. But all the other colors are mixed. Yeah. A even looks like a green triangle, it does. And the X is blue, yeah. The only thing that was different is the yellow Y and the pink square. Oh, wow. My batteries died again. That's fine. I don't need to hear anything else. Maybe that just happens because I don't use my Xbox that often. Or at least I haven't been. Deliberate. All right. Let me see. Alright, so what I'm going to do, it has been fun. I am going to throw a raid and a host over to someone else, and that person is going to be Gamer. He is streaming some Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But before I do, I want to make an announcement, and then give some thank yous and some shout outs. And then from there, I will make some closing announcements while the raid is going through. So, the announcement. Since we have beaten Ryse, Son of Rome, that means next Monday we'll be having a new game for Monday Marvels, and that game is called Sea of Solitude. It is a third-person adventure game. It looks like one of those games where the imaginative outside world is representative of a struggle taking place within the character. And we may not understand fully what that is until closer to the end of the game. But it does look to have some interesting action-packed moments in it. So there's going to be what looks like some boss battles. There's going to be what seems to be somewhat of an open world. And I've seen multiple trailers of this game, and it has garnered my interest, so I am looking forward to playing it. So perhaps I will see some of you on stream next Monday. I also found out it's a pretty short game. I went to the website howlongtobeat.com, and it says the game's like between 5 and 6 hours long, so we should beat it in like 1 or 2 streams. But, yeah, that will be our next game for Monday Marvels. Alright, let me give out some thank yous and some shout outs. So, I did some of these earlier, but not all of them. Shout out to Guns of the Hilgast. And shout out to Six Axis. Thank you both for being here, keeping me company in stream chat. It is appreciated. Also, thank you to I3 for popping in again. It was cool to see you. For those who don't know, I3 is the developer of Blockman 1988 and Blockman 1989. Both games are freely available for the PC and the Xbox One. So, go ahead and give them a shot. They are retro games. They are platform shooters, and they can get quite challenging. They have cool stories that are sort of like a throwback and homage to some of the 90s action flicks. Like, oh, what's it called? I want to say Hard to Kill, but that's not it. Die Hard. That's what I'm thinking of. It has storylines that remind you a lot of Die Hard. You can tell there's a lot of inspiration taken from there. Very fun games. And again, thank you, Creepy. Thank you to all the lurkers. I hope to see you next time. And let me set up that raid. There we go. All right, closing announcements. So, again, next Monday I will be hosting a new game, Sea of Solitude, so perhaps I will see you there. That will be at 6 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. The next time I'll be streaming in general will be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, and we are going to play Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 for our Retro Game Day. We'll be moving into Episode 3. I believe this is the final episode, so we should finish the game tomorrow. That'll be 3 games we finish back to back to back. We finished one yesterday, we finished one today. Looks like we might finish one tomorrow. So, if you're interested in retro gaming, if you're interested in specifically Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2, then perhaps I will see you tomorrow. Or maybe I will see you, see you in the next few moments in the stream of Gamer. Again, with some Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Alright. Have a good night, everyone. I'm probably going to get myself some lunch after this. Actually, some breakfast after this. And then, I'll be hanging out with Gamer. Have a good night.